Hi friends, it's Jennifer with Jennifer at Home. Today I thought I'd do a little video for inspiration to help you keep your car all clean and tidy. Taking care of your car and keeping it clean really isn't as difficult as one may think. It's not challenging at all. No one is ever too young or too old to take care of their car. Let's get started and I'll show you some great easy cleaning tips to keep your car in tip-top clean condition. Today I'm going to be hand waxing my car. Car wax is a great protectant for the paint. Yesterday I washed my car and dried it and let it sit overnight, and today I'm going to go through and clean out the inside, vacuum, and then I'm going to put on the car wax. Let's get started. First, let's wipe down the interior. I have a big, soft, fluffy cloth that's nice and clean, and this cloth will work well. The windows don't need cleaned. I just recently cleaned them on the inside. So this will just wipe over the windows and take off anything that's built up on there that needs to be wiped off. And then I'll go around and dust everything off with this big, soft cloth, and then I'll get a Q-tip if needed and dust in the little small spaces that are a little tricky to get to. Then I'll get the shop vac. I have a small shop vac, or you could use any little handheld vac, and I'll just vacuum out all the floors and all around the seats. Now that the car is completely wiped out on the inside, and the windows, the console, the seats, everything is wiped down, and all of the vacuuming and cleaning is done, I'm going to start applying the paste wax. This is a paste wax that I use, and there are many brands, and this just comes in a container like this, and it has an application pad. This is just a very soft pad with like a foam inside, and it's a sort of a terry cloth material, kind of what you would find like a microfiber cloth to be made out of. I've loaded some of the wax onto the application pad, and what I'll do is just start swirling. We want to swirl and just rub this right into the paint in a nice thin layer. You don't need it to be very thick to do a proper job. And we want to be very careful not to get any of this over onto any of the trim or down in the seams and grooves, because it's very difficult to get it cleaned out, and it may discolor some of the black trim or some of the silver. We just want to get it only on the paint and a nice thin layer rubbed right in to the paint. I want to make sure to mention, only do one small section of your vehicle at a time. Don't get carried away and do the whole entire thing, because this wax dries quickly, and once it's dry, it's going to need to be all buffed off by hand with a nice soft cloth. So I just started with the hood. I'm only going to do the hood at this time. Then when this wax is dry, which won't be too long, I'll take the cloth and start buffing it off and getting it all cleaned off, and then I'll move on to the next section and do another section after that. You can tell when the wax is dry. You can feel it and feel that it's dry, or you can just look and see that it has come to a really dull finish. Once the finish is really dull, you can take something super soft. I like to use a really soft sock and turn it inside out so that I have the soft terry cloth portion, and then I can start carefully rubbing in a circular motion to wax off all of the wax. I like to use these soft socks and polishing cloth that are disposable, because the best thing to do is just throw these out when you're all done with them, with all the dry wax on them. After using the soft sock to get all of the excess wax off, I'm going to go through with a polishing cloth, and I'm just going to buff any little bit of extra waxy residue, and I'm just going to buff it right off and bring the hood to a very nice shine. All right, friends, the entire car is done. I'm so happy it's completely cleaned, washed, and waxed, and ready for the bad weather to come this fall. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I really hope it encouraged you to take the little bit of time to properly clean and care for your automobile. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you join me in many, many more videos to come.